Dear students, welcome. Today we are going to solve one problem in engineering graphics from recent Anna University question paper. A hexagonal pyramid of base side 25 mm and height 55 mm is resting on HP on one of its base corners such that the axis is inclined 45 degree to HP and parallel to VP. Draw its projections. So initially you have to assume the base resting on HP at a time one of the side parallel to VP. One of the side parallel to VP. Draw the top and front view. And then tilt the front view, automatically the one of the corner resting on HP condition satisfied. So initially, draw the XY axis line using 2H pencil. Draw the XY axis line. Draw the top view first. Initial position, one of the side parallel to VP. To draw the hexagon, one of the simple method is available. Hexagon. Our base side 25 mm. So 25 mm as radius. 25 mm as radius. Draw the circle first. 25 mm as radius. Draw the circle. By using 2H pencil, 25 mm as radius, draw a circle first. Okay, one simple method. In a hexagon, each side in between the angle 120 degree. So each side take 120 degree means it will take more time. To avoid that, first initially 25 mm as radius, draw a circle. Our base side, one of the base side parallel to VP. So draw horizontal line. Draw horizontal line. Cross the center point. Okay. From the intersecting point to intersecting point, the same 25 mm as radius. By using compass from the intersecting point, the same 25 mm as radius, draw the arc both the side. Draw the arc both the side. Above and below. Draw the arc both the side. 25 mm as radius. Similarly, from this intersecting point, by using compass, draw the arc both the side. 25 mm as radius. Okay. Now join all the points. Now join all the points to get the hexagonal pyramid. Join all the points to get the hexagonal pyramid. Now draw the slant edges. Join the base corners to the topmost corner vertex. Topmost corner vertex. Okay. Now the top view of the hexagonal pyramid at base resting on HP and one of the side parallel to VP, condition satisfied. Now give the naming views to the corners. A, B, C, D, E, F and topmost corner as O. Okay, this is a simple method to draw the hexagon. Otherwise, you will take each time from each corner 120 degree, 120 degree, 120 degree. It will take more time. To avoid that, first our base side as radius, draw a circle by using 2H pencil. And then from the center point, try a horizontal line passing through a center point. From each intersecting point, the same 25 mm as radius, draw the arc above and below. Similarly, from this intersecting point, draw the arc above and below. And then join all the points to get the regular hexagon. And then draw the slant edges. Now the top view at initial position, base resting on HP. Base resting on HP over. Now project the front view from the top. By using 2H pencil, project the front view. Now project the front view. Our axis height equal to 55 mm. So 55 mm height, up to 55 mm height, draw the front view. Up to 55 mm height, extend the front view. Measure the distance as equal to 55 mm. And then join all the base corners. Join all base corners. All the base corners. Now the front view over at the initial position, front view over. So A dash, B dash of F dash, C dash of E dash, D dash. Always the front view represented by small letter with dash, top view small letter, O dash. So this base side 25 mm. Mention the dimension. By using 2H pencil, draw the dimension line. Write the letters 25 mm number. Just similarly, our axis height 55 mm. Axis height equal to 55 mm. Now the top and front view over at initial position, not completed. We assume our base resting on HP. Based on our requirement, corner resting on HP. So while tilting the front view, automatically the corner D resting on HP. So condition satisfied. So that only we have to take this position, initial position. Now leave some distance and mark a point D1 dash. D1 dash. This is our first point, resting corner. So after mark the first point D1 dash, the axis inclined 45 degree to HP. The axis inclined 45 degree to HP means, listen, axis inclined 45 degree to HP. So the base with axis 90 degree. Automatically the resting corner containing base inclined 45 degree. Because it is a right angle triangle. In right angle triangle total angle 180. So this axis 45 degree means base also makes with axis 45 degree. So for simple drawing method, first mark the point D1 dash and then draw the 45 degree inclined line. 45 degree inclined line. So fix the protractor here. Fix the protractor here. Take 45-degree inclination. Draw a 45-degree inclined line. Fix the protractor here. Draw a 45-degree inclined. 45-degree inclined. Fix the protractor here. Draw a 45-degree inclined. Now each point. Take each point distance from D dash to C dash of E dash distance as radius by using compass. Draw the arc. Similarly, D dash to axis distance as radius. Axis distance as radius by using compass. Axis distance as radius, draw the arc. Similarly, D dash to B dash of F dash distance as radius, draw the arc. And then D dash to A dash distance as radius, draw the arc. Now mark all the points. Mark all the points. First point, C1 dash of E1 dash. C1 dash of E1 dash. Axis point. And the next B1 dash of F1 dash. And then A1 dash. Okay. Now the base point marking over. Now by using your drafter, it is very easy. One scale coincides with this means another scale automatically perpendicular. Draw a perpendicular line. Draw a perpendicular line from the axis point. So automatically the axis inclination with XY axis 45 degree. The condition satisfied, 45 degree. Now extend the line, axis line. We know how to draw the axis line. 5 to 6 mm length line and 1 mm gap, 2 to 3 mm line, 1 mm gap, 5 to 6 mm line. Extend the axis line up to 55 degree length, 55 mm length, this length. Okay. Up to this length, extend the axis. Now join this point as O1 dash. O1 dash. Vertex point. Now I'll join all the points to the base corners. All the points to the base corners. Okay. Now the final front view is over. Now draw perpendicular line from each corner to the bottom, downward direction. Perpendicular line. By using 2H pencil, draw a perpendicular line. Using 2H pencil, draw a perpendicular line. Okay, and then draw a horizontal line from the top view. Draw a horizontal line from the top view. Now mark all intersecting points to get the final top view. F and F1 dash intersecting point as F1. A and A1 dash intersecting point as A1. B and B1 dash intersecting point as B1. Okay, similarly mark all intersecting points to get the final top view. E and E1 dash intersecting point as E1. D and D1 dash intersecting point as D1. C and C1 dash intersecting point as C1. C1. Okay. And O and O1 dash intersecting point as O1. Now, in top view, the E1 and D1 and C1 and D1 invisible edge. So, mark the invisible edge by using H pencil dotted line. The invisible edge 2 to 3 mm line and 1 mm gap. The remaining all the edges visible. So, dark line. Okay, now join with the vertex. Draw the slant edges. All the slant edges visible except O1 D1 invisible, but the O1 A1 coincide with the O1 D1. So draw a straight line. Okay. So the two edges only invisible, D1 D1 and C1 D1. So the check once again whether the given conditions, all the conditions are satisfied. Base height 25 mm, axis 55 mm, corner resting on HP, axis inclined 45 degree with the HP, and axis parallel to VP. All the conditions are satisfied. Dear students, if you like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe our channel for continuous mechanical lecture series. Thank you.